So we're in Congaree National Park, and we're just curious, why 27 miles per hour? Why not 25?
Or 30.
Or 30. And look at this cute sign. Aw, I hope I get to see some fox squirrels. Okay, so we're at Congaree State Park, or I'm sorry, National Park. We're getting ready to go check out the visitor center. Wow, it's really cool, pretty. They have it set back here in the woods, which I think is really cool. They did not disturb the woods around it. Wow, neato. Hi everybody, Shannon and Karen here with Wandering Out Yonder, and today we are in the great state of South Carolina. We are in Congaree National Park. This is one of our first big road trips that we've taken, and we've headed south. We're real excited to be here. Pretty cool place. We're getting ready to go on the Boardwalk trail, I believe is what it's called, and we're going to be sharing with you what we find along the way. Okay, so it's called the Boardwalk Trail, and that's because it's a boardwalk. Anyhow, we are in, I guess, what is it called? The floodplain area?
River.
Congaree River.
Yes.
Okay. It's very swampy, lowland areas of South Carolina, and we are seeing all kinds of things that we don't typically get to see, so it's pretty exciting for us. As you can see, there's all kinds of trails. There's the Firefly Trail. That's one of the things in the state park that they're famous for. Anyhow, one of the, oh, it's super cool. Look at that. I'll show you in just a second. But one of the things this park is known for are the fireflies. They do like at night in the summer and warmer months, of course. I don't know if they have them right now. We're here in the winter time, so we're not seeing all the bugs that are typically out here. But anyhow, that's one of the things that they're famous for, the firefly shows that they take you on at night, to take you on the trail to see those. So, but you can see, wow, they've done a lot of really cool work in this park so that you can get out into the woods. Look at this boardwalk. It's like a bridge through this forest. You're above ground, and I guess this is part of the floodplain, so it floods, and you can see in certain parts of it why they have this here. If you look down here now, some swampy water down there with the cypress trees coming out. Very cool. Okay, so this is a interpretive trail. Shannon, flip that over. Flip over the page so they can see. I printed these offline, or online, I guess, so that we would have them. And there's different areas that tell you what you're looking at, what kinds of trees, the muck. I'm guessing this is the muck through here. Okay, so Congaree National Park protects the largest remaining of old-growth bottomland hardwood forest in North America. And it was one of the reasons that we were interested in coming here. Super cool.
Look at that.
Yeah, very pretty. Gosh, it's so pretty here. Yeah, at home, I think last night, it was like single-digit cold. Now here, we camped in Santee State Park. Got down to 32, which is not bad at all. We were excited, so that seemed warm to us. And it's going to be in the 50s, so we're excited about that. And look, the sun's out. Even better. So Shannon and I decided to do this road trip in the winter down here because I can't even imagine in the warmer months how buggy it must be here. There's hardly a bug around right now, and this park is very well known for the bugs. They even have like brochures where you can try to identify them, and the mosquitoes. Terrible. They have a mosquito meter for the state park. So that tells you something right there. But anyhow, we are here in the winter and it's a beautiful winter day. So we're excited. Okay, again, like I said, this is a interpretive trail. And what this is telling you is that a few miles from here, where the Congaree and Wateree rivers met, a maroon settlement once existed. And these settlements comprised of individuals who escaped slavery on nearby plantations, and they formed independent communities. So that's kind of cool, interesting information. Boy, it'd be kind of a scary area to escape into, wouldn't it? Swampy as it is, don't you think? So again, there are little trails. This is the Firefly Trail. See how it's marked, so you know where you're at on it. But you can take little trails throughout this park as well, not just the boardwalk. Shannon and I were just noticing this one. Oh my God, it is just huge. I wish we can't stand next to it because we can't get off the boardwalk. But oh my God, it's huge.
It has to be 4 feet wide.
You think just 4? I think more than that.
That's big. That's a big tree.
That is a really big tree. Okay, this is marker number 16, talking about when Hurricane Hugo came through here and left a large open gaps in the canopy of the forest here, which you can see if you look up. I mean, it's really, really open here as compared to everywhere else in the forest. But anyhow, most of the big trees didn't survive, but the seedlings sprouted. So this is renewed forest that we're looking at right here, through here. But yeah, you can see, yeah, it took out a bunch of trees through here. I lived in South Carolina when Hugo came through, and it was a huge deal. I was actually down in Florida, down near Disney, and I had to drive home because they were evacuating everything. So I was living in Greenville, South Carolina at the time. So anyhow, interesting. Wow, look at this. Just look at that. Oh my gosh. Can't even imagine what critters are out there. Isn't that pretty? You can see the cypress trees. The trunks, how they claw, kind of separate out and look like the legs clawing into the ground. Just so cool. Look at that. Beautiful. See the trunk of that one? Very cool. I think it's really tall too. And there's a creepy crawly for you. Yikes. Okay, so there's an abundance of these dwarf palmettos. That's what these are. They're really cool. They're just everywhere out here, right? And like a real thick, well, I guess an abundance of them are in here. But we weren't sure what these are, but they're dwarf palmettos. And as a lot of people know, South Carolina is the palmetto state. Not the dwarf one, the big tall one, but these are the dwarfs, so pretty cool. Really neat looking. So we came across these two right together. One is a loblolly pine, I believe. The other is a cypress tree, and they're kind of hooked together down here at the bottom, and they are just majestic. I'll pan up so you can see. Wow, just spectacular. So this is just a little spur off of the main trail. Wow, look at this. Oh my gosh. So cool. So at marker 12, this is an oxbow lake, once a bend in the Congaree River, Weston Lake is now an oxbow lake. Over 2,000 years ago, the river gradually changed its course and meandered south, leaving behind the Weston Lake. So there you go. That's what we're looking at right here. Very cool, and it's filling in with debris. Very cool. All right, so we're gonna veer off of the Boardwalk trail here, and we're gonna go left and take the Weston Lake Loop. King Snake Trail, Oak Ridge Trail is this way as well, but this one takes you around the lake area more into the woods. So we're gonna get to see a little bit more of the actual woods on this trail. We're gonna see how far we get on this. It's kind of eerie. We were talking about it. It's kind of creepy, eerie, but so super cool. Not anything that we're familiar with, this type of forest. It's really cool for us to see.
Yeah, you can get up close to them.
Yeah.
The little troll house
Yeah,
chimney.
just all over the place out
Oh,
here.
look at them.
So cool. So they've marked the trails with these. I don't know what the 3 is for, but that's how they've marked the trails here. You can see there's another one up ahead. Okay, so they blaze the trails by the number correlating to the trail. Weston Trail is trail number 3, so that's what the blaze means. You're on the Weston Trail. Because I think all these trails kind of intertwine, so I think that's how they keep up with it. Anyhow, we're down in the forest floor, so we're going to get up close and personal with what's in here. You get to see a little bit closer. We finally figured out that these protrusions in the ground are actually the roots of the tree. I mean, we couldn't figure it out. I guess other people probably knew this from experience, but wow, super cool. All right, so here's the, wow, super cool. And this is what the Indians use, these bald cypress, to make their canoes. All of these little things that we've been seeing all around the trees, those are called knees. We weren't sure what they were called.
They're believed to provide extra structural support during floods and high winds.
Okay, so one of the issues with the trails here is the mud. I mean, you're in a wetlands floodplain area, and actually some of the trails are closed because of it. But yeah, you do have to deal with the mud if you get off of the boardwalk. So we're kind of trying to meander through some of these mud pits so that we can get closer down in here. So I came upon this down the tree. It's so big compared to what we know. It's uprooted, and you can see it's fallen. And there must have been 2 together there that it knocked the other one down too. And one is a cypress tree, but look how big that thing is. I think it's huge. And I think this is a loblolly pine down next to it. I think it uprooted this one as well when this one came down. The big, oh no, they're both loblolly pines. Yep, very cool. Yeah, look how big that is compared to Shannon. Super cool. This is a bird lover's paradise through here. You listen. Oh my God, there's hundreds of them. We just missed a huge blue heron take off and fly. Super cool. So we want to share with you guys one of the coolest snack spots we've ever had. We stopped to take a little break. We're on the Weston Trail. We want to share our view with you. Okay? Alrighty. So look at that. This is where we get to sit and have our snack. Okay, so we are maybe what, a half a mile in on this trail. Look at our shoes and our pants. It's muddy.
But it's awesome.
Okay, so I just walked right past that. We don't know what it is. We will be looking that up. But yeah, I told Shannon earlier I would not be surprised if we don't walk into snakes. Oh my God, I would have died if I had known I did that.
Or
I know
stepped
now,
on it.
so I died. Scary. I see his head, I think, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm hoping, oh, I'm not even on it. There it is. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, but I'm going to be finding out. Okay, so we just passed the snake. Now we're like, oh God, because he was like really camouflaged in the mud and the leaves. I mean, you could, I walked past it, right past it. Shannon's the one that pointed it out to me. So, yeah, we're going to be paying a little bit closer attention to where we're walking through here. Yeah, he was just off the trail. Lucky for me. This bridge looks pretty new. So there's all kinds of these little bridges through here over these waterways. Yeah, we got another one coming up ahead of us. All right, coming up here. Let's see. Not sure which way we're going here. Oh, I guess we just did the Weston Loop then, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
We sure did. Yep. So we're making our way back to the visitor center. So Shannon spotted this giant mushroom. Look at that, how big that is.
Big old pancake.
Very cool.
What's the one on the other side?
Yeah, they're all over this tree. You can see them. I'm not walking out there because it's so muddy, but yeah, super cool. Okay, so we wanted to thank everybody for wandering out yonder with us today here in Congaree National Forest. We are getting ready to finish up this boardwalk trail. Shannon and I did about 7 miles today, I think.
Well, we did some walking.
Yeah, we did the boardwalk trail and hooked it up with the
Weston Lake Trail loop, I believe.
Pretty cool. Loved it. Would highly recommend anybody come out here to see this. This is one of the last standing old growth cypress forests in the world, I believe. These trees get to be over 130 feet tall. It's just such a super cool thing to see in person.
1,000 years old.
Yeah, some of them are over 1,000 years old. Century-old trees, old growth forest, super cool. And we got to see a snake. Ooh, we didn't really want to, but we did. So anyhow, we really enjoyed it, and I would highly recommend if you're in this area, stop into Congaree National Forest and enjoy this walk. And we will see you guys later. Bye.